And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Shams, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year, and devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. And situations like these only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three by Brooklyn. Pass to Maxey. Can they get it? And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
MP scanning the floor. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live, and the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Oh, George with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Edgecombe. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure it. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's MP from outside. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. Outside Grimes. Pass to Barlow. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Wolf. Brooklyn leading by 15. Now MP lets the three fly. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 20 points.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's Embiid. Cans it with nobody near him.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Nets have been rolling along, haven't they?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
They've got Saraf. He's out there with Williams. And it's MP in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade. But big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA. And given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 25 points.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Saraf. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Grimes' shot is off. Nets leading by 21. And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. National broadcasters, big guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Edwards. Edgecombe comes in for Grimes. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Watford. The 76ers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Maxey. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
Here's MP. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 33 points for MP.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
All right, Shams, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it. It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And here's Maxey outside. The shot won't fall.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Edgecombe. In his last outing, he had 11 points. George for 3. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run. Launches it. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Embiid. Over Claxton. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. MP getting it done for Brooklyn. And so far, 9 triples in this one. Just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Brooklyn Nets.
They are just right.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. It's George on the wing. Oh, MP with a block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. Has no problem meeting him at the rim for the block.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Maxey. Kicks it to George. From deep. That doesn't go either for George.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker. And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
The 3 is up. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. George outside. With some arc. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
What you love from Paul George, offensively, he's so consistent. He understands how to get the shot that he wants, and he will flat out.
And again for 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Here's Maxey. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 8 now. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Philadelphia with another miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And here's George. They'll bring it up for the 76ers. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Maxey attacking. Banked it in off the glass. Maxey's got 6.
That is just next-level speed on that drive from Maxey.
From deep, MP. And got it! Another basket!
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Philadelphia moving it around. George for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
George outside. Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Now George over MP. George's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
MP shot is good.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. For 3, George. That doesn't go either for George.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensive.
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their efficiency has been... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness.
And again for 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. And the net, another one goes! Incredible!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
MP shot is off. And for the 76ers, they're shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have.
And another one!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he's cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. Either way, he is having a night to remember.
Fires the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. For Philadelphia, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Watford. Jacks up a 3. Grimes' shot is off.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
The chosen one. And it's good! He hits another one!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
Yeah, he just knows exactly how to run that screen. Good stuff there from Embiid.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing. Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get...
Good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Paul George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Grimes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Lowry. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Watford. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. George's shot is off.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls! That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
George outside. Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Will it go? Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, he's just an elite scorer. Embiid, unstoppable.
To the left side wing. Back to MP. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Back to George. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance.
And you see Paul George right there, not backing down at all, coming right back with a three of his own.
From deep, MP. And again.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points.
What an incredible effort. Complete scoring dominance.
Yeah, 100 points, a mark that stood since 1962. But Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. MP no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And the jam by George.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, good! That's another bucket!
I mean, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
MP lays claim to one of sports' all-time records, passing the Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
MP, you really had a little extra pep in your step tonight. Was that because of who you were going up against? I know you're working on your video series about being the best scorer in the league.
No, yeah, that was a big part of it. You know, I like to put on a show, Dom. And everyone is more likely to tune in when there's two great scorers going at it. So with all that extra attention, I wanted to make sure I came out on top.
Understood. Great job, MP.
Appreciate you.
Ryan, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and